What's up, guys? It's LOH with Low Tech. I'm actually doing a quick comparison of the hardware in the Alcatel Idol 3, the Onetouch Idol 3, and the Oneplus One. So obviously the Oneplus One is about a year old now. However, they are available for about the same price and have the exact same form factor pretty much. So let's go ahead and take a look at them. So this is the Alcatel here on the left. The Oneplus One is on the right. Looking at both of them, they both have the 5.5-inch 1080p screens. And I can get them both on. Both of them look really, really nice. We're not going to really do a responsive test here. Mainly this is my daily driver, and the Alcatel is a brand new, fresh build, although it does have a fair number of apps already pre-installed. But just taking a look at the screen size and the screen colors, they both look very, very nice for what they are. Flipping over to the back, the design aesthetics are a little bit different. Obviously, this is the sandstone back that the Oneplus One is famous for, where this is just a simple plastic back on the Idol 3. It does look fairly nice, but it does kind of attract dust, at least in the little sample that I have here, and it may already be scratched. Well, it's not going to necessarily blow anybody away with its build quality for the back material, but it feels nice, and it is very light. It is actually much lighter than the Oneplus One, although much lighter meaning 10%, meaning 20 grams or an ounce or so. The camera placement is a little bit different. The Alcatel has it in the top left, and the Oneplus One has it right in the middle. The buttons are a little bit different on the sides. They have the power button on the right side for the OnePlus, and we have the volume rocker here, and that's flipped up on the other side around. Although the SIM tray are in roughly the exact same spot, so that's kind of interesting. They both do have the 3.5mm headset jack and the top microphone. There's an extra microphone here on the back for the OnePlus One that is missing on the Alcatel, but we'll see how noticeable that is. And they both feature micro USBs at the bottom. One of the biggest differences, though, is the speaker placement. Both the speakers, both these devices are actually stereo, but both the speakers on the Oneplus One are actually down firing here at the bottom. These two hole grills here. It's nice, however, if you are using the device, like while you're gaming or watching a video, you're very likely to cover it up. On the Idol 3, you actually have both speakers here on the front, so you would actually need to hold it in a much more difficult way to cover up the speakers. Really nice. We'll check out to see how the sound is out of these speakers, but overall it is a better design for that. They're about the same thickness, although the Idol 3 is a bit thinner. They're about the same height, although the Alcatel is very slightly smaller. And in terms of width, the Alcatel is very slightly smaller as well. Overall, they're pretty much the exact same size. You would never really notice between the difference, like in your pocket, other than maybe the very slight difference in thickness and the difference in heft. But overall, both very nice looking devices. We'll have to take a look and see how the internals actually hold up to each other by doing some benchmarks and comparing them. But until then, this has been LOH Low Tech. This is the Alcatel Idol 3. Let's flip them around. And this is the Oneplus One. Subscribe.